My son Kyle grew up in a military environment. I was in the Navy Seabees and we were stationed in Gulfport, Mississippi. And he got to play on all the bulldozers and heavy equipment and everything. And so when he became a teenager, he wanted to go in the Seabees as well. And he followed in my footsteps. And he was a utilitiesman like I was in the Navy Seabees. And his Navy career ended. He had a motorcycle accident in Gulfport, Mississippi. And so he had a medical injury. And he bought this truck that's behind me. And he bought my grandparents' house and we were remodeling the house. And I would go help him remodel the house. He would get off of work, we'd go to Home Depot, load up the truck with stuff, and we'd go back to his house. But my son had PTSD. And his coping mechanism was 100-mile-an-hour wheelies on the motorcycle. Because God created us body, soul, and spirit, but He also gave us a stress hormone called cortisol. And we were not designed to experience long-term exposure of cortisol. It actually gives you this anxious anxiety feeling. So by doing these 100-mile-an-hour wheelies, he would get the adrenaline rush and it would overshadow the cortisol burn. And on Thanksgiving of last year, my son lost his life in a motorcycle accident. And after he passed away, I bought his truck in memory of him. So we're using the truck right now for delivering supplies. And so we loaded up and came down to Homestead today to deliver materials, hygiene products, water. We brought a lot of water down here. So we're down in Homestead right now. We just got done unloading the truck at American Legion Post 43 in Homestead. I do kind of get that sensation that he's looking down, and he loved serving his country in the United States Navy Seabees. He loved it. And he loved what I was doing in the American Legion. And he would be very, very proud and honored that his truck is being used to serve his fellow veterans in the American Legion and to serve the community and outreach after a disaster. He would be very honored. My son was cremated. I have part of him in an ornament with an anchor hanging from the rearview mirror. So part of my son goes with me everywhere I go.